Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Coast is Coast, Coast to Coast. Sorry, Coast is Coast. As you can see on the screen there, got 13 tons of lumber to take to Bellingham in Washington, and we have 106 hours remaining. Let's get rid of that so my map updates. Yeah, I'm actually considering changing mod maps. I've been looking at one called Great America. Now, it looks okay, but obviously it's not as big as this one. I don't think it does the entire country, but see, I've been looking at it, but on SCS's forum, it's only on version 1.7, and on some of the mod sites it's on 1.9, so I'm not sure if that's any good, the one that's on the mod sites. So I might just wait until SCS bring it out for ATS 1.4. Because the other one, I don't think it's for 1.4, I think it's 1.38 or 1.39, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, I'm considering changing, because I've watched a couple of videos on it, and it does look a little more interesting than Coast to Coast. But we shall see. Oh, I'm on traffic lights. Yeah, so I might actually, well, just before I get onto the highway, just press the map, see which way we have to go. See, I suppose I could go along this way, couldn't I? Being as I haven't discovered any of this yet. What if I add right there? We've got trip time 49 hours. Trip time 50 hours, so that only adds a little bit of time. Well, what about if we go, no, take that one off, take that one off, go that way, 51 hours. Yeah, so it's well, we could go this way, couldn't we, and go through here. Right there, take off that one. So we go to here. No, see, it's taking me longer. I don't want it to take me longer. I want it to take me up this way. What about if I go that way? And then here. See, that only adds like 4 hours to the trip, so yeah, we can do that, can't we? But a bit of a funny shaped junction there. Look, see the way it goes round on itself. That looks a bit strange. We'll see what that is when we get there.
Ready to roll.
Right, so we'll get a little bit of extra discovering done
Keep
today.
right. Turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, I was looking for jobs, but yeah, there wasn't that many. Not good distances anyway. See if we can get a bit of speed up now we're on the highway. And yeah, this is the first time I'm actually playing since the 1.4 update. And it does look okay. Looks a lot clearer. But then again, that's down to the new lighting system, isn't it? Oh, am I going? Oh, I thought the speed limit was 75. It said 75 before. Yeah, at least we only get the bleeping now. We don't get the please slow down, or mind your speed, or whatever he says to you. Can't really see the road markings on that bridge though. That's a bit weird. Shall we pull over? They're all the faster cars past.
Keep left.
Oh wait, that's was it to 2 okay. It always does that. Every time I go into like the outside lane, I always have to end up back in the middle lane. Are these two talking to each other through the window?
Keep left.
Yes, I know, but I want to take this bus first. Yeah, it's looking more colourful with the new lighting system. I'm liking it so far. It looks like they've added more saturation to it as well to make the colours stand out a little more. There are probably other settings as
Keep
well
left.
that you can change, but I haven't even looked at the settings, so I don't know what's new in there, if anything. But it seems to be working fine so far. And I mean, my FPS, for some reason, it's stuck on 60. I used to get over 60, but maybe that's something that's been changed where you get the maximum of 60. But I mean, 60 is fine. 60 is perfect. You don't really need to go over 60, do you? Not really. Unless you want to stream in 4K, but then, you know, that's really only, I think that's 60 frames a second anyway, isn't it? It's just the resolution that's different. Yeah, the road markings don't stand out as well though. I am noticing that. Especially on these roads. I mean, on the dark grey surfaces here, you can see fine, but on the lighter brown surface and the white surfaces, you can't really see them at all. Well, I can't. But then my eyesight's not the best in the world anyway.
Keep left.
And I've been looking for games that I have for tomorrow for my random game. I haven't decided on one yet, but
Keep left.
there is one that I would like to play. I've played it a little bit, but I haven't completed it, so I haven't played a great deal of it. But I won't tell you what it is. Maybe later I will, but at the moment
Keep
I'm
left.
not going to let anything out. It's a fairly old game though. Not sure exactly how old, but it is fairly old. Yeah, these white roads, they're really hard to see the lines until you go under the bridges.
Keep left.
Oh, you can see them in the mirror. Well, sort of. They're a little bit better in the mirror, but yeah, I didn't think he was going to stop, so I thought I'd better pull out. Probably ramming into the side of it. Yes, and I've still got the sniffs, unfortunately. Not as bad today. It's been a bit cooler today, so the pollen hasn't been so aggressive today. Yeah, I couldn't read that sign. It was glaring a little bit with the sun hitting it. Yeah, maybe I'll have to look at the options to see if there's something where we can tone down the lighting a little bit. I mean, the light looks good, but to me, it just looks a little too bright. If that makes any sense. Hey Gizmo, how you doing, mate? Don't text and drive. Okay, I'll put my phone away then. It looks like the mini map is a little off center for the truck. So it looks like I'm actually in the center of the two. I mean, that's not a problem as long as I'm going the right direction. It don't. Which is optional for now. I don't always go the right way. Me, I'm better today, mate. The pollen count hasn't been so high today, so not as bad today. Hey Portia, you're fragile. Well, you shouldn't go to the pub and get drunk then, should you? How you doing today? See, that's what happens because nobody's been going to the pub for a long time. Everybody's gone out, got legless, and you know, they forgot what a hangover's like. So, yeah, right. You went out and had a few drinks. Yeah. I believe ya. Not.
Keep left.
But did you have a good time anyway? That's all that matters. Doesn't matter how many you drank, as long as you had a good time. Graham might as well have had a beer keg at the table. Oh dear. Making up for lost time. And you had a fantastic time. Well, that's good, that's good. Oh, your sister's over. Oh, okay. Oh, where's the line? Have you noticed how difficult it is to see the line on some of these roads? Or is it just my old eyes? Yeah, well, like here, I can just about see them. So what I'm doing is I'm following the black mark. You know, the black mark in the middle of the lane there. That's what I'm following because I can't see the lines. She's over for 2 months. Oh, okay. That's alright, got some catching up to do. When she goes back though, will she still have to isolate, or do you think it'll be over by then? She's in the spare room. Ah, okay. Well, it's good that you've got family over anyway. Did she have to isolate when she came over? Yeah, I remember she used to live in the same block just above you, didn't she? Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I mean, they make you isolate, and you have to pay for it. It's you know, it's a little unfair. Oh, she was below you, not above you. Oh, there's nothing above you. Well, she could have been living on the roof. You never know. Yeah, I bet it cost a bit. 1,000 a week? Really? Wow. Yeah, it is a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Heathrow Airport, right. Ah, right, okay. Oh, so the airport's the hotel is actually at the airport. Ah, I get you. Just for to make more money for the airports, really, I suppose, isn't it? I mean, the thing is if the government are saying that you've got to stay at a certain hotel, there should be concessions, like, you know what I mean? They should give it you at a lower price. Oh, not right on it, but pretty close. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, they say that you can't leave for anything. They basically lock you in the room, don't they, I think? Is that how it works? You're more or less locked in the room? I mean, £1,000 a week. You know, if that's what they charge normally, I mean that's fine if that's what they charge normally. But when you pay £1,000 a week normally for a hotel, then you get to use the facilities and all that sort of stuff, don't you? But because you can't use any of the facilities, it should be at a cheaper price. She was stopped 3 times by the police on the way from London to yours. Whoa, that's not good, is it? Well, yeah, it's because they're not making money flying, exactly, yeah. Oh, crossing the borders, yeah. It's weird, really, because I was watching on the news the other day. They're saying the Heathrow Airport is technically closed, but there's still like there's what I think there was like 1,000 people there or something, or 500 people, and there was a 7-hour queue. 7 hours queuing, right? And if they're going to open up the airport for regular flying, like the end of this month or whatever it is, then how are they actually going to do that? Because the thing is if there's like tens of thousands of people there, it's going to take days for people to get out. They're going to be queuing for days, not just hours. It's ridiculous. Oh, so she was on the train and they stopped her on the trains. But isn't there a direct train that goes from London to you?
Go straight on.
Oh, there used to be. Oh, okay.
Get ready to exit right.
Why have I exit right? No, stop telling me that. Stops at all the gateposts now. Yeah. I actually went out for the first time in ages today. Went to the supermarket and we have to cross over a pedestrian crossing at the near the local train station. And as we were walking down, the barriers come down, so we had to stop to cross. And the train went past, and there were 2 people on it, and one of them was the driver. One passenger on a whole train. It's ridiculous. Yeah, megabus. Yeah, that would have done it, wouldn't it? That would have been a lot cheaper as well. Yeah, the other was the conductor. Yeah. Now there was one passenger on it. It's ridiculous. Oh, it comes straight into Carlisle. Oh, okay. Well, that's even better. No stopping at all then, is there?
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Bus station is only 5 minutes from you. Well, there you go. Not too bad at all then, is it?
Turn right.
Train station's 5 minutes from you as well. But the thing is though, I suppose being on the train, it wouldn't be so packed, would it, I suppose? Where if you're on a bus, then yeah, it's a little different, especially if you've got to go all that way. So I would have probably caught the train as well, if I'm honest. She was one of 4 people in the entire carriage. Yeah. I'll tell you something though, it's going to be mad when it gets back to normal services and stuff. It's gonna be crazy on the public transport, because people are just going to be ramming onto the buses and the trains, you know, because they want to go and do shopping for the first time in 6 months or something, you know, because they're in desperate need of a pair of shoes or a new handbag or something, you know. That sort of thing.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Well, yeah, what is normal? Good question. Good question. I mean, the thing is though, is with the public transport around here anyway, the bus services and stuff, people were waiting for like half an hour for a bus, and you know, they're supposed to be like every 5 minutes, and you're waiting for half an hour and one doesn't turn up, so you end up walking in the end anyway. I mean, that's one of the reasons I don't catch buses anymore. I walk it everywhere, because I was so fed up of waiting for buses that didn't turn up. Still no return date for work. Oh, okay. Oh, is it the same down by you? Yeah. But I mean, it's not only that. I mean, you'll be standing at the bus stop. I mean, they used to have shelters, but nowadays they just have like a concrete post with a bus stop on the top of it, don't they? Because all the shelters when there were shelters, they'd just get smashed, so they took them all out. And you'll be standing there in the chucking down of rain, and as I'm talking about it, it starts raining. And you put your arm out for the bus that's already 10 minutes late, and he just drives past. You know what I mean? So where's the where are my lights? Put my lights on.
Go straight on.
Yeah, I'm turning my lights on, but my they're not coming on. 1 second, I'm gonna have to pull up. I'm gonna have to pull over. Are my lights actually on? I don't know. Why they're not coming on? There we are. They're on. I couldn't tell what they were on. Oh, you don't see them on the ground unless it's dark now. Ah, okay. Well, I used to get a symbol on the dashboard telling me the lights were on, but I haven't got one. Oh, it's a bit foggy, isn't it? I've never seen it like this before. This looks cool. Just notice the position of the switch. What switch? I can't even see the switch. Now the doctors won't clear him for to drive just yet. See the blue thing on your windscreen for the pullings. Blue thing on... Huh? Blue thing on the windscreen? What, you mean the one right in the centre of the windscreen? Near the cup? Is that what you're talking about? Whoa! That's what happens when you're looking at something else. Crash your fence. I was looking somewhere else. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. I wasn't looking at the mini map then. I didn't realise there was a bend. Oh, I bet I got loads of damage then. Oh, only 1%. That's not too bad.
Get ready to turn left.
Back to the Future. Where are you going? We don't need roads. Exactly, yeah. We don't need roads. No, it's because I wasn't looking at the the GPS. I was looking at that little symbol there, and I didn't notice the road went around the corner, so I was just carrying on straight. I'll try and concentrate a little bit more now. It never usually works anyway, does it? Yeah, that's actually the first time I've seen fog in the game as well. Yeah, exactly. Good luck with that one. Me concentrating on something. Doesn't usually work out too well, does it? The Euro truck fog is thick. Oh, okay. Well, I was saying earlier, not sure if you were in the chat then, but I'm actually looking at a different map for ATS. It's called Bright America. But the only thing is though, is it's not the entire US. It's just part of it. Yeah, it looks really good. I've seen a video with someone playing it, and it does look pretty good.
Turn right.
But the thing is though is there is 1.71 I think it is on SCS's website forum, but on the mod sites there's 1.9, so I might wait until it comes onto SCS for the 1.9. Yeah, take a look at it, it looks good, but the only thing is if you don't get like all this, you don't get like all this part, so you don't get Florida and you don't get like these parts, but you get down here, and there's other parts you don't get, like you don't get all of this, I don't think. But it's sort of like half the size of the coast to coast, I think. Yeah, I will go with the one from the SCS site. I won't get it from I won't get it from a modded site. So I'm just waiting for them to see if it updates to 1.4, 1.9. What happens to it as SCS? What happens to it as SCS releases map DLC? It gets updated. So for the version that I saw on SCS's site, you need all the DLCs. So every time you and there's a Montana road connections for it as well, or something. Well, it's definitely on their it's on their forum, so I don't think it's them that made it though. It does say who made it. I think it's somebody called Yongi or something like that, or Vongi. I'm not too sure. I want to find somewhere to sleep. Oh, that's one of their guys. Oh, okay, okay. I didn't know that. SISL is too. Oh, okay. Didn't know that either. Right, next place I've come to, I'm going to sleep. Oh, it started getting dark and then all of a sudden the sun came back up. But yeah, I mean, I do like this map. But the thing is that other one does look better. Yeah, the sunsets do look good. Game becomes very laggy when you're using your own trailer. Really? Oh, okay. Well, looks like we've got a little town or something coming up here, so there's bound to be somewhere to sleep there, I would think. Yeah, we've got to go straight past one there, so yeah, we'll sleep there. Yeah, they're probably aware of it, and they'll get that fixed ASAP, I would think.
Turn right.
They are aware of it. Oh, there you go. So if they know about it, they'll fix it. Because, well, that's what they do, innit? They do fix their problems when they have problems. Not like some people I could mention, but I won't. No, it's not standard map. It's an add-on map. It's called Coast to Coast. Yeah, cough cough.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, because I like to do the longer journeys, so that's why I like playing on this map, because it's well, you get the whole of the US. You haven't played FS for some time now. Oh, okay. Alright, let's have a look. We want to be going in here, don't we? Ah, caught you speeding, did they, matey? Ha ha. It's alright, officer, I'll record it. An add-on from the game makers. I think it is actually part of SCS, because you can get it off their forum. Graham got a pension statement Saturday that dropped his head. What? What do you mean dropped his head? What does that mean? They're still there questioning him. Yeah, sort of like a DLC. Yeah, you can call it a DLC, but it's just a mod, really.
Recompute. Reroute.
There we go. He found out how much longer he's got to work. Ah, okay. How, how much longer has he got to work? Nine more years. Actually, that's not too bad. Because he's only, what, 51, 52 now? Yeah, I have. It has been a while since the last time I spoke to him. Goemon. Is that how you say that?
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
It's not that he don't want to talk, he's just tired a lot. Yeah, I get it. It's okay. I mean, he's just getting over an operation as well, and he's so, you know, I'll let him off. He's up and about, you're going to see if he wants to talk. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have to if he doesn't want to, you know. But I know how it is, but especially when you've got sore eyes, then it's really hard to read the messages and stuff, and it's so. Yeah, it has been a while. How are you feeling, mate? Your eyesight's in HD now. My eyesight was never in HD even when I was younger. When's your next checkup? End of May. Oh, well, all being well, they might clear you to drive by then. Come on. That's a police car, isn't it? I'm sure there must be a donut shop somewhere he can go to in a hurry. Hurry up! Yeah, that's it, that's it. All them bad things you were saying about work, you miss it when it's not there, don't you?
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, I hope he turns right.
Turn left.
Good. Nice to spend more time with the wife. Yeah, that's it. And you went out and had a few beers last night. Well, or should I say more than a few? Yeah, well, it's you need to be careful. That's the thing. I
Go
mean,
straight on.
especially if you haven't been drinking during the lockdown. Do you know what I mean? People have been going out who haven't been drinking during the lockdown, and then they've had like 2 beers, and then they're on the back because they're just not used to it. I think I'd better get some fuel while I'm here, because I don't know when the next fuel station, fuel stop will be. Yeah, I've probably come in the wrong way again, and I always do that. I think I'm always going in the wrong way. I don't know. Yeah, she said her sister's there for a couple of months. Good anyway. Hopefully by the time she goes back, the pandemic will be over and done with, and
Never mind. I'll find a new.
she shouldn't have to
let's find a
isolate
new
when she gets back.
Finding new route. Okay, let's find a new route.
Hey, what's going on with the map?
Rerouting.
Shut up. Well, yeah. You don't need to Skype somebody if you're in the same house with them, do you? Saying that though, I mean, I've had my kids sitting in the same room, sitting next to each other on the sofa, texting each other when they were younger. And I'm like, put the phone down and have a conversation. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Excuse me. But yeah, at least it's a little bit of extra company, do you know what I mean? And she was saying the problem she was having on the train with the police. It's stopping her all the time. It's mad, isn't it? Okay, mate, no worries. Well, you look after yourself anyway. And I'll talk to you again soon. Ah, okay. Well, maybe that's why they kept stopping her.
Go straight on.
Yeah, that is what he means, I know.
Go straight on.
Yeah, he'd better mean it, yeah.
Go straight on.
You had to stop her leaving the flat. Yeah, 'cause she can't, can she? She can't leave. No, actually, you can't. You can now, can't you? Oh, you mean she was going to go back home? And she forgot she don't live in the same block anymore. Ah, right. Yeah, just like that episode of Only Fools and Horses where when Rodney got married, and right at the end of the episode, he come back in, sat down on the sofa, started reading the paper, and he goes to Del Boy. He's like, "What's for dinner?" He's like, "Oh, I've got no idea. I haven't done anything." And then he goes, "Can I say these? Can I say you something that might stand you in good stead for the future?" And he's like, "Yeah, what's that?" And he just looks at him and he goes, "You don't live here no more." Definitely a bleep moment, yeah. But yeah, I love watching Only Fools and Horses. It's one of my favourite well, it's my favourite comedy programme ever. I love it. I think I actually watch it too much. You wonder if she'd move back? Well, she may do. Yeah, because she was saying that there was an empty flat, well, an empty apartment in the block, didn't you? Oh, the next block, not the same block. Yeah, that might be a little too far away for her though, I think. But saying that though, I mean, she moved to Italy, so she couldn't get much further away, could she? You think one is coming now? Oh, okay. Have a word with her, you know? But I mean, if I'm honest, and you know me, I always am. If I had the choice to live in Carlisle or Italy, I know where my choice would be. Carlisle would be a close second. Carlisle would definitely be a close second. Well, it wouldn't be even close. There'd be no competition, would there really? If you had the choice of living in Carlisle or Italy.
Turn left.
I've been past it. That was bad enough. Oh, wait there, I've got to turn left and then turn right. Can I not go straight on? Crash damage. What did I crash into? There's nothing there to crash into. There's nobody there. How did I cause crash damage?
Right.
So I got fined for crashing into somebody that wasn't even there. Yeah, you got 3 junctions on the motorway, but they're only leading onto the motorway. They don't lead off the motorway to Carlisle, do they? They just lead onto the motorway away from Carlisle.